Hello guys, today we are reviewing a friction folder, which particularly this piece is made by myself. It doesn't have any locking mechanism. As I said, it's a friction folder. Friction folder means basically it's just use the friction to stay upright when it's open and also when it's closed. It uses the friction of the pivot pin here. It also has a steel stop pin which prevents it from going to go up, and a stop pin here which just holds it when it's closed, and a pivot. Basically there is 3 pins. One is pivot, stopping pin when it's opened, and stopping pin when it's closed. And it's a really basic design, unique design, traditional unique design to Cyprus, Lapithos region, lapta in Turkish, Lapithos in English and in Greek. I made some wine file work at the spine and a touch mark of my initials here. The Lapithos knives were made in the era which the commercial steels for knife makers weren't available at that time. So they used to forge car parts and other commercial blades to forge it up to shape, to use in the garden or in the farmers, the animal raisers, and basic use actually. It has some dents on it because of the continuous use. These are not meant to be here, but I like them. They look, they kind of look a wet appearance, and if I try to remove them, it's gonna make my blade even thinner. So I just decide to let them stay there. Normally they use goat horns back then, but I use a buffalo horn instead. And this is a German 6116 stainless steel, which you can heat treat in your oven, in your forge, like carbon steel. And yes, nowadays the Lapithos knife making is kind of dead, because in Lapithos there are no knife makers as I know. Most of them were Greeks, Cypriot Greeks, and nowadays they are not in Lapithos. Maybe they are in other regions of the country. And that's a basic and more traditional design, except the buffalo horn and the wine, but these are my preferences. Little modification. Let's have a little cutting test. An A4 paper. It cuts pretty well. And another test with an ox leather, natural ox leather, which I use to make sheaths. It cuts pretty easily and clean. So it holds the edge, and I use it as an everyday carry basically. And it's legal in Cyprus, so because it's not locking, it's legal to carry that kind of a knife. And yeah, basically this is it. Thank you for watching.